Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? How's it going? It's Saturday, and you know what that means. Saturday nights are alright for fighting. And, yeah, as you know, we just got done watching AEW Collision, and, it was quite the show, I'll tell you that. From crowning new AEW World Tag Team Champions and Ricky Starks and Big Bill. I'm not a big fan of Big Bill. I like to call him Big Bitch. Yeah, we crowned new AEW World Tag Team Champions. We saw an epic match with Bryan Danielson and Kyle Fletcher. We saw so much tonight, man. And to top it all off, we saw the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, who debuted just last Sunday at Wrestle Dream, make his Collision debut tonight, but unfortunately, him and Darby Allin were laid out by Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne. And of course, we saw Adam make his AEW debut at Wrestle Dream, like I just said. We saw him make his Dynamite debut just on Wednesday night. Of course, he wanted to reunite that tag team with Christian Cage until Christian said, go fuck yourself. But, ladies and gentlemen, you talk about Dynamite. We know that Dynamite will actually be on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, October 10th. Can you believe? Yeah, AEW Dynamite Title Tuesday. I can't wait. I'm gonna simulate a match for y'all, as you can see, like Monkway says on the screen. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Chris Jericho. This, of course, guys, goes back to Wednesday night, when Powerhouse Hobbs ambushed Jericho and Kenny Omega after they defeated Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher. It seems as if, guys, Powerhouse Hobbs could possibly be the newest member of the Don Callis family. I don't know for sure, but what I do know is that we're going to witness a war right now on Dynamite.
This bout is set for one fall.
If you're like me, fans, you can't wait. What an exciting match this is going to be.
Oh, you're right, Tony. And sorry, guys, for the long-ass introduction. I just had a lot of things to get off my chest. But here comes Hobbs. Yes, guys, Chris Jericho, the first ever AEW World Champion. The Demo God, Le Champion, the Wizard, the Ocho, and Hobbs with the spear. Already, right out of the gate. If you're just joining us, this is AEW Dynamite Title Tuesday, even though it's Saturday. We are live tonight from Independence, Missouri at the Cable Dahmer Arena. Where tonight, guys, on Dynamite Title Tuesday, we will have 2 hours of great action. You will see matches like this right here. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Chris Jericho. One-on-one, first time ever. Nice corner tie-up by Jericho and Hobbs. Hobbs targets the back of the Ocho's head. And Hobbs with vicious right hands to the first ever AEW World Champion. Into the corner goes Chris Jericho and tossing him around like a rag doll. Of course, guys, we know that also on Tuesday night, Jon Moxley will get his rematch for the International Championship when he goes up against the champion Rey Fenix. Of course, guys, Hikaru Shida will get another chance at the AEW Women's World Championship as she goes up against the champ Saraya. Hangman Adam Page, 1/3 of the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Champions, goes up against Switchblade Jay White, the leader of Bullet Club Gold. Jericho and Hobbs continue to slug it out on Dynamite. Nice suplex by the Ocho. And of course, guys, we know that Luchasaurus, the former TNT champion, will go one-on-one with the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland, who makes his Dynamite in-ring debut this Tuesday, October 10th, on AEW Dynamite Title Tuesday, as Hobbs punishes Jericho. Jericho on the apron now. Powerhouse Hobbs, oh man, sends Jericho flying out of the ring as referee Aubrey Edwards makes the count, but Jericho gets in at the count of one, after the count of one. But Jericho looking for some kicks, but Hobbs is unfazed. Oh man, vicious clothesline by Powerhouse Hobbs. Of course, guys, like I said, Chris Jericho was the first ever AEW World Champion. And Hobbs, guys, let's not forget, he is a former TNT champion. But unfortunately, his reign was short-lived. And Jericho sends Hobbs shoulder first into the post. Jericho going out to the left leg of the big man. And of course, guys, that is strategy right there. If you are Chris Jericho, taking down the much bigger Powerhouse Hobbs, but Jericho having no problem lifting the big man up off his feet. Jericho looking for revenge for what happened just last Wednesday night on Dynamite. Like I said, Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega were assaulted by Powerhouse Hobbs after Jericho and Omega beat the Don Callis family. And again, Jericho out of the ring. Aubrey Edwards makes the 1 count, but Jericho gets back in at 1. Carnival tie up by Jericho and Hobbs. Snapmare takedown and Jericho. Oh man, Enziguri by the Ocho. And Chris Jericho with another drop kick. Running the ropes is the Ocho. Oh man, and Jericho. Another Carnival tie up. And a nice suplex by Chris Jericho. The Ocho in the driver's seat. But Hobbs back up to his feet. It's the Powerhouse versus the Ocho, guys. But Jericho with a nice forearm could be the turning point of the match as he's got Hobbs in trouble here. Jericho running Codebreaker. That right there, guys, is classic Chris Jericho. But he's not just finished yet. Jericho, Judas Effect. Chris Jericho with the Judas Effect. Here's the cover to put Hobbs away on Dynamite Title Tuesday. And Chris Jericho wins. The Ocho is victorious over the Powerhouse tonight on Dynamite from the Cable Dahmer Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris... Oh, you're right about that, Excalibur. Chris Jericho scores a huge victory over Powerhouse Hobbs. Of course, guys, you know Jericho was taken to his limits tonight. But the question is, will this be the scene come Tuesday night? Will Jericho be victorious over Hobbs? Or will it be the other way around? And we're going to find out, guys. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Dynamite this Tuesday. Dynamite Title Tuesday. Or on Tuesday night, guys, you will see Saraya defend the AEW Women's World Championship against Hikaru Shida. Rey Fenix defends the AEW International Championship against the former champion Jon Moxley. Powerhouse Hobbs goes one-on-one with Chris Jericho. Swerve Strickland takes on Bryan Danielson, where the winner, guys, becomes the #1 contender for Christian Cage's TNT Championship. We know the winner of that match, guys, will face Christian Cage for the TNT Championship next Saturday on Collision. Of course, guys, 1/3 of the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, Hangman Adam Page of the Elite, goes up against the leader of Bullet Club Gold, the #1 contender for the World Championship, Switchblade Jay White. We know he'll take on MJF at Full Gear. But of course, guys, we know that the former TNT champion Luchasaurus will take on the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland, who makes his Dynamite in-ring debut next Tuesday night. And of course, again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget to check out Dynamite Title Tuesday this coming Tuesday, as well as Rampage next Friday and Collision next Saturday. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!